It's official. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse finally has a new release date, and fans of the Spider-Verse saga can mark their calendars for June 4, 2027. After an indefinite delay that left many wondering when, or if, the highly anticipated sequel would arrive, Sony has confirmed its plans at CinemaCon 2025. But now that the wait is even longer than expected, does this extra time mean we're in for something truly groundbreaking? When Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse swung into theaters in 2023, it was an instant hit. Expanding on the universe established in Into the Spider-Verse, the sequel brought jaw-dropping animation, a deeply personal story for Miles Morales, and a multiverse-spanning adventure that left audiences on the edge of their seat. The film ended with a massive cliffhanger. Miles Morales, instead of returning to his home universe, found himself in Earth-42, a world where there is no Spider-Man, his father is dead, and an alternate version of himself has taken up the mantle of the Prowler. Meanwhile, Gwen Stacy had assembled a team of spider-heroes to rescue Miles, setting up what was supposed to be a fast-tracked third installment just a year later. But delays, including Hollywood's writers and actors' strikes, forced Sony to pull the film from the release schedule indefinitely. Now, after nearly 2 years of silence, the wait is over. But is a 2027 release date justifiable, or does it risk losing momentum? At Sony's panel, the studio didn't just confirm the release date. They also treated attendees to some major updates. Producers Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, alongside directors Bob Persichetti and Justin K. Thompson, described Beyond the Spider-Verse as a massive finale designed for the biggest screens. They reassured fans that the movie will pick up immediately where the last one left off, following Miles as he faces his alternate universe self, while Gwen and her spider team attempt to save him. Perhaps the most exciting reveal? The film is once again pushing animation boundaries. Lord teased that the team is using new animation techniques to deliver something even more visually stunning than before. Given how Across the Spider-Verse experimented with multiple art styles to represent different universes, this promise suggests that Beyond the Spider-Verse will be a truly unique visual experience. Voice work is now in full swing, with Shameik Moore reprising his role as Miles Morales and Haley Steinfeld returning as Gwen Stacy. Joining them is Gerald Jerome, who will voice Miles G. Morales, the Prowler of Earth-42. Sony also released several stills from the film, one of which showcased a tense face-off between Miles and his Prowler counterpart. Another image teased Gwen's new spider team in action, hinting at the scale of the rescue mission ahead. In a teaser clip shown at CinemaCon, Miles is seen confronting his alternate self, saying, "You can't ask me not to save my father." The emotional weight of the scene was evident, reaffirming that Beyond the Spider-Verse will be just as much about Miles' personal journey as it is about multiversal chaos. While a 2027 release date is much later than fans originally expected, there's a silver lining. One of the biggest complaints about Across the Spider-Verse was the intense workload placed on the animators, with reports surfacing about the grueling hours they endured to meet deadlines. Sony seems to be prioritizing quality over speed this time around, allowing the team to perfect the animation and storytelling rather than rushing the project. Phil Lord even admitted that part of the reason for the delay was their commitment to getting it just right. If this extra time ensures that Beyond the Spider-Verse lives up to its predecessors, or even surpasses them, then perhaps the wait will be worth it. One of the biggest risks of a long delay is losing audience momentum. Across the Spider-Verse set up massive expectations, and by 2027, it will have been 4 years since its release. That's a long time for fans to hold on to excitement, especially in a media landscape that moves fast. However, the Spider-Verse films have an advantage. They aren't just movies, they're cultural moments. Each installment has set new standards for animation and storytelling, and with Sony making it clear that this will be a true trilogy finale, anticipation could build rather than fade. The bigger question is, will Beyond the Spider-Verse deliver a satisfying conclusion? The film has the challenge of tying up Miles' journey, resolving his battle with his alternate self, and delivering a finale worthy of its predecessors. Can it meet expectations, or will the years of hype prove to be too much? That's where you come in. Do you think the delay is a good thing, or has it been too long? Will Beyond the Spider-Verse live up to the hype, or is Sony taking a risk by making fans wait this long? Let us know in the comments below.